All right, this time, maybe it'll be all right. What the hell is going on, people? It is Friday morning, and it is time to get up and try to be somewhat productive today. So I decided while I was out before, I had to go to Family Dollar. I didn't have to do shit, but I went to Family Dollar. I stopped and got me a makeshift mixer bottle, shaker bottle. So when I'm done with this right here, this is gonna be my bottle that I mix my protein shakes and stuff in. But since they didn't have no shaker bottles or nothing like that, I have to wait till I go to the dollar store. They have plenty of them in there. And I got me a sound bar. I got me a sound bar from Family Dollar. It's bigger than the one I got in the house. So it's a 32-inch sound bar. I was like, fuck it, I'll take it. We'll put this in the set it up in the house somewhere, but basically it's for I needed an extra speaker because the one I got at the house is about half that size. It sound good though, don't trip. Well, I need another speaker for the house, for the shop, because I have to start going back over there for my workouts and stuff like that. So I have it where I can just go over there, hook up, pair it up with my phone, so my Bluetooth, have my music or whatever playing, and since it's actually starting to cool off a little bit, it's only like 89, 90. It's barely like over 90 degrees if it is. It ain't been like scorching hot outside, a little bit of rain and whatnot. So the weather been pretty good. Well, I can go over there to the shop, do what I need to do quickly, because it's still stuffy and hot in there, instead of trying to get to the gym, because I missed my last going to the gym last week. My hours got fucked up. But anyway, that's not what I wanted to talk about. No, these are my prescription glasses. This is funny. My prescription glasses. You see, I'm looking directly into my phone. My phone is black. I can see. Screen is black, like the phone not even on. I can see. But for whatever reason, when I got these prescription glasses on, my phone screen is just black. And these are my driving glasses, so I can see better with these on, but I don't know what it is. I put the shades on, even though it's, I got shades on this dark. I can see my hand moving, I can see my face a little bit, whatever. What the hell, why am I putting gloves on? What I wanted to talk about this time in my life, I was thinking about something the other day. This point, I bought some itch cream for the cat. The cat got little spots. Boy, she got a spot now right under the chin. Like a little scar right under her chin. I got she had stuff like on her back of her head, behind her ears and stuff, and I usually put like A&D ointment on it. Every once, twice a week I put some A&D ointment on it. It seems to help, except for she's still scratchy and whatnot, but the little scabs and stuff is gone. But she got the new one is right under here, so I'm gonna try to put some anti-itch cream on that and see if that'll stop her from scratching that spot before she end up in scratching all her hair off and all kind of shit. But anyway, I was thinking about. I was like, at this point in my life, what is it that I was probably thought I was gonna be doing or whatnot or whatever, and when I think about it, is like I ain't really had a whole bunch of, like, when I was a kid, I used to I live right here on the freeway. That's what y'all hearing right now. Little trucks, one of the kids wanted to be a truck driver or something like that. That didn't last long. But other than that, I didn't really have, anything that you just wanted to fucking do. Early on in life, I actually, like literally, I was like, I probably want to be one of those people that moved around a lot, never in one spot too often. Move from job to job, blah blah blah. You do this for a while, then you go do something else for a while. Kind of, just keep things moving. I ain't never been one of those person. I want to be a lawyer. I want to be a doctor. Whatever the hell else people want to be. People be wanting to be some strange ass shit. You hear that every once in a while. Somebody say, I want to be a blah 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 blah. That is really specific. Where the hell did you get that from? Like, for real, that is oddly specific. I've heard people say they've always wanted to be such and such and such. I'm like, that's one of them positions or job titles that you don't even know exists until you actually work in a job like it. How could you always want to be that? You don't even know that job exists until you actually working in the field. The people that's doing that job didn't even know that job exists. But anyway, I ain't never been one of those people. It's just, be able to just move around, do all kind of shit. Work this kind of, the way stuff is nowadays, you can't do that unless you already wealthy. You know what I'm saying? If you're a wealthy person, and there's probably somebody out there doing it right now, that just go out just because he want to and work like regular jobs. Motherfucker might go work at Subway for about 6 months. You know what I'm saying? Quit that shit. Go work at fucking Reliant, tearing tickets or some shit. You know what I'm saying? For 6 months or however long, he'd be like, okay, I'll go do this and I'll go do that. There's somebody out there doing that right now. And, in today's environment, you can't really sustain yourself like that. You know what I'm saying? And that was one of my, if I had to say it was something I wanted to do, it would be something like that, where I just be one of those peoples that did a job that I was interested in until I wasn't interested in it no more, moved to another job I was interested in, Nah, as unrealistic as that was, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really think about it a whole bunch, but I do remember that was something that was running through my mind. Even as an adult, even though I played sports and shit like that, I didn't really have any ambitions, to be a professional athlete. I like playing sports, but ain't like I said, I want to be an NFL player. I want to be an NBA player. I want to play professional baseball and no shit like that. I was like, I want to play baseball, or I want to play basketball, but not like that. I played football up until I was 36. Semi-pro or ass league or whatever the hell you want to call it. It say semi-pro, ain't nothing pro about it. You need to be call it something else, because it's not even minor league. It's basically like going to the park and playing pickup basketball shit. But I did that, kind of off and on up until I was 36 years old before I gave that up. Before I, actually hurt myself. I managed to play football for a long time and not sustain no, like, just horrible ass injury, no shit like that. No torn ACLs, no broken bones, broken major bones. The only thing I broke was my thumb, and I did that in the weight room. So I didn't have that, and now looking back, it's like I don't have a job now. You know what I'm saying? Technically, I don't have a job now, and that's how I keep it. When I talk to people, like the folks I run across on these dating apps and all kind of shit like that, do you work? Nope. Well, how do you get by? How you pay your bills? I manage. You don't need to know the rest. Ain't none of your goddamn business. We don't live together. We're a long way from any kind of that shit going on. I manage to get my bills paid and all this other shit. How that happens, you don't need to fucking know. I ain't gonna ask you. I don't care how you pay your bills, as long as I ain't the one doing it. But I have a lot of free time because I don't work. And it's like, I could do that now, kind of roam around, do this, and that. My eyes don't fucking work. So, yeah, or else I wouldn't be in the position I am now. I've tried looking for jobs and shit. I can't do it. I can't do it. My vision is too bad to where I can't get in somebody's working environment and think I'm just gonna operate safely unless I'm like a greeter at Walmart or some shit. It just ain't gonna happen. But I was watching a video the other day. It was a movie, documentary. You know, I've been watching a lot of finance movies about housing markets and mortgages and stocks and frauds and all kind of shit. Had this one dude on there. Used to work at one of the Lehman Brothers or some shit. One of them big banks that failed back in the day. He got out of that shit. Apparently, if he was working there, he got out with a whole bunch of money. He was like, he said he sold his house and bought a motorcycle. I'm like, it seems like that's a lot to fucking miss out on. You know what I'm saying? That seems like a lot to miss out on. You bought a house. I mean, you sold your house and bought a motorcycle. What the fuck else did you buy? He said, yeah, I sold my house, bought a motorcycle. Because he had to get out of that. If you don't know nothing about Lehman Brothers, probably look it up. It's interesting. And, you know, he said he just started traveling the world. Like, really, on a motorcycle? You could travel certain spots on the so on and so forth. You can go on a motorcycle, bro. You're only limited to a certain part of the earth. But I know what he was getting at. And I think I did a video about this before. Well, that was another thing I was, you know, if I was to ever get myself just financially just secured up, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say rich, you know what I'm saying? Because that could mean fucking anything. But you know, you just, money-wise, you just sit. You know, where you can do what you want and not have to worry about, you know what I'm saying? I would probably do something like that. I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, I'd like to be able to just pop up right now and just, the only thing you need on you is this. Like, leave your house with just this and be able to stay away for a fucking year. You know what I'm saying? That would be awesome. Somebody will be around here with a goddamn weed eater. I think I did a video talking about that, sitting in this fucking truck, if I remember right. I would like to be able to do that. I mean, I could, yeah, I mean, all your bills have to be on auto pay or you wouldn't have shit to come home to. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just be able to just leave, like the ultimate free life. You know what I'm saying? Go somewhere, you could just fuck it. You know, just, you know, you probably have your device to your phone or whatever the fuck, and a little backpack with all your little connections, whatever you need, and just leave. You know what I'm saying? Just leave. I'll go walk up the street. I don't know where the fuck I'm going. I end up somewhere. Get tired, you call the Uber. You know what I'm saying? Take me to such and such hotel. You hop in there for overnight. Or be able to just go to the fucking airport and buy a ticket right the fuck there, wherever the fuck you want to go. You know what I'm saying? While I'm saying this shit, there's people out there probably doing it right the fuck now. This shit that I'm kind of wishing I would probably be able to do. I don't even like traveling. You know what I'm saying? I don't. I'd probably be like, okay, I'll go to I'll just like Atlanta. I was gonna say New Orleans, but you know what? I've been to New Orleans a few times. I don't just want to be floating around in New Orleans. I don't even know if I want to be floating around in Atlanta, but I'm just gonna say Atlanta because that ain't really somewhere I've been other than the airport. Yeah, I want to do Atlanta. Just say fuck it. Go to the airport, buy a fucking ticket to fucking Atlanta. Bam. Actually, you can have that shit ready. You can just hop in your phone and be like, you know what I'm saying? Go up there, fly to fucking Atlanta, get off the fucking plane and just whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just whatever. You know, do a quick little search of a hotel in the city, on the center of the city or whatnot, and just plop there for about a month or so. I'm gonna be up in Atlanta for a month, and then I'm gonna fucking go stay in DC for a month, go down to Miami for a month, or a couple of weeks or whatever the fuck, and just do that. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that. I don't have that kind of money. The closest I'll be able to do that is the way that I usually organize my vacations now. Is that I go somewhere. Like my next vacation trip is Las Vegas. That's in fucking December. Well, you know, I ain't rich. I gotta plan my shit like way the fuck out. I was trying to book my shit in the fucking springtime. I couldn't even book my flight because goddamn the airports don't book that far in advance. I was on it. So, but I'm there. I'll be there for just about a week. I get there on a Wednesday, and I leave on a Wednesday, the next Wednesday. So and the thing is, I ain't gonna be doing a whole lot in fucking Las Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I ain't rich. I ain't got a whole lot of money, so I just can't go out there and do all of Las Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Like you just hop over there. And you can do all the off strip shit and all that stuff. Nah, go Grand Canyon or whatever the fuck they be doing out there. Nope. You know what I'm saying? Nope. I go out there. I'm gonna be there. Technically, I'll be there 7 days, but that, you know, the last day I'm only gonna be there for about an hour or some shit. You know what I'm saying? I wake up at like fucking 5 o'clock in the morning and gotta go to the airport and fly back to Houston. But I got time to chill. You know what I'm saying? You just go there and enjoy the environment. Because when I'm gonna be there, it's gonna be over Christmas. You know, the Christmas is that weekend between the Wednesdays. So I will be there, boop, right over Christmas. So you there right in the festive time. You can just go there. They got Christmas music playing everywhere. Even though I don't really do Christmas, I like when I go places like and they got Christmas music playing and shit. Like it gives you the illusion that we live in a world that's just great. Even when I go to a strip mall or some shit like that, and they have fucking the music playing on the speakers and shit outside. I like that. Not even a Christmas holiday type of person, but I like the holiday. You know what I'm saying? I like the holiday. It's nice. It ain't hot. It's usually kind of cool. I'm in Houston, so you know we don't get no white Christmases out here. And yeah, that cold shit don't even start till fucking after Christmas. For the most part. And just be up there, enjoy the environment, and just enjoy yourself for that time that you up there. I like to just be able to do that on a monthly basis. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what? Like I said, you got to be rich to be able to do this shit. Every month, I'm just going to be like, okay, I'm going to fucking anywhere. I'll keep trying to, you know, mundane places that you wouldn't really think to go to. You know what I'm saying? you know, just a couple of weeks, go to fucking Seattle or some shit. You know, Los Angeles, Phoenix, all the major cities. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, go somewhere where you can kind of find shit to do. You know what I'm saying? It'd be nice to be able to do that. Like I said, there's somebody out there doing this shit right now. They out there living the fucking dream. I'm tell you right now, like the motherfucker, these people hitting these big ass lotteries, that'll be the first goddamn thing. It'd probably be the first goddamn thing I do. Get the fuck out of Dodge. You know, get the fuck out of Dodge. Where you going? I ain't going nowhere. Motherfucker come by my house. I'm allowed to been and change my number and every goddamn thing. Where you go? I don't know. That motherfucker disappeared. Ain't no his truck at the front of the house. His truck at the front of the house. Ain't nobody there. I can't really do that. I got cats though. That's kind of part they kind of fuck it up when you think about it. You be like, damn, I got cats. You can't just leave the cats like that. I mean, you could. I mean, depending on how long you stay gone. You know, it's a little box thing right there. Let me show you. You see a little box container right there on the ground? You get 2 of those. You fill one up with water. You fill one up with water. And you fill the other one up with cat food. I mean, that's about, you know, water ain't gonna cost you much. You fill one up with water. And the other one is, you know, the cats can't drink out of that. I mean, they can, but you have to get something else kind of more creative for the water. But the food, yeah, you fill that thing up with food. That's about a $10 bag worth of food. That'll last them for a long time. It'll still be food down there. I got outside cats, so, you know, it's whatever. I got one cat that's in the house that I bought the itch cream for. That would be a little bit different. Can't leave. That would be cruel to leave the cat in the house. Like I actually do have to go. I might have to go out of town, but I'll leave the cat in the house for like 2 days. You know, I can put enough food in there and kind of, the cat can survive for 2 days, but not more than that. I would leave the cat outside so that she could be with the other cats. They know how to get into the shop next door where I put their food. It's on where I put their food. Water's on the inside. They know how to get inside that building and get it. But it's actually a dog out here. It's a dog that be wandering around on my property. And I noticed it's a couple of cats missing since that dog started showing up on my property. So it's I'm gonna have to take care of that. Don't ask me how, that ain't none of y'all business. But my cat can't go outside. Like the matter of fact, the little kitten used to always run out the fucking door. That motherfucker don't. I open the door for the cat to go outside, just hang out for a little bit. She get to the door and start looking around and shit. So that, you know, she's aware that that dog is out there. So she don't run out. She don't just run the fuck outside unless I'm outside. If I'm outside, the cat will come outside. But that bad part about that is that cat don't like to use a litter box. So that outside time is time she can come out here and take a dump out in the grass or wherever the cat shit out here instead of in my fucking house. But anyway, we're talking about traveling. I'm not even a travel person. That's why when I go somewhere, I like to be there for a while. That's why when I go to Vegas, I'm gonna be there for a while. By the time my return flight happens, I assume that I'm gonna be fucking ready to come the fuck back home. You know what I'm saying? I'm assuming that. I'm assuming it. It was like that the first time I went to Vegas. I was there for 9 days. Shit. It was nice being there for 9 days. Just to be fucking gone. I wouldn't mind living a lifestyle like that. But you gotta be rich to do it. You either gotta be rich to do it, or you gotta have some kind of turnkey organization where you make your money. You know what I'm saying? Where your money just coming in. You got something going where your money just coming in, where you ain't gotta be, you know, where that operation is. You know what I'm saying? You either got a business that operates on its own. You know what I'm saying? You probably got people that work for you and all that other kind of stuff, and you don't have to be there. The only thing you got to do is check in every once in a while and just collect whatever money, however that worked. You know, you got to have something like that going, or something that, or you could have a business, but either way it go, whatever your business is, it gotta be lucrative. You know what I'm saying? You have to be making an excessive amount of money to be able to just float around and not have a residence. I was thinking about that. I was like, man, you go to Vegas, how much would it cost? Like, if I can go, how much would it cost? Let me see. I'm gonna have to figure out how much regular rent costs. I'm gonna have to look up how much regular rent costs compared to how much it would cost to stay in Las Vegas. Now, if you compare that to any standard hotel or some shit like that, it's not gonna be no comparison. It's just gonna be so far out of whack, you know, rent towards it's just how it is. But you know, in Las Vegas, unless you stand in some high end place, you can get a room for about $20 fucking a day or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, not 20, but you know, well, definitely in between 25 and 30. I'll tell you that. Like, if you could walk into one of those casinos, probably on Fremont, because those are the ones, or the cheapest ones. You hop somewhere on Fremont and be like, okay, what kind of deal could you cut me if I wanted to if I wanted to book a room for, let's say, 6 months? You know what I'm saying? Why would you do that? I don't know. You just, whatever. But if you just wanted to book a room for 6 months, cut me a fucking deal. And I would probably do that at somewhere like Four Queens or one of those places that didn't have a resort fee. Because if I was going to cut a deal like that, well, if you did it at like Four Queens, that's where I'm staying. They don't have a resort fee, but their prices are a little bit higher. Their base price is a little bit higher than the rest of the hotels, but still lower than the other hotels plus the resort fee. You know what I'm saying? Like the Deuce is where I've stayed. I've been there twice. That's usually where I would stay, but they charge a resort fee. And you, depending on when you get your little stuff in, you know, you're booking, I've seen their rooms like $28, $30. But you got that damn resort fee on top of that, and it's like, man, come on. You're like, come on now. If you guys say, cut me a deal on a price of a room for 6 months, I'd be like, the first thing in that deal is that resort fee got to come the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? That would probably be the deal right there. You know what I'm saying? That would probably be the deal. I would stay here for 6 months at $25 to $30 a night. No resort fee. You know what I'm saying? For 6 months. That's a big ass chunk of money. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm talking about wealthy folks here. I'm talking about wealthy folks here. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be somewhere for a long ass time, but like, I don't know what the fuck I would be doing in Vegas for 6 goddamn months. I was there for 9 days and I was fucking sick of it. And then, you know, those rooms ain't somewhere, it ain't like being in a house unless you was in there and they had like this, you know, well, set up for somebody like me. Because, you know, I got to bring my Xbox and all that other kind of shit. You got to set that bitch up like home. Tell housekeeping, don't touch my shit. Don't touch it. Change the sheets. Clean the toilet. Fuck out. Don't touch nothing else. But that was actually something I was thinking about. I never actually sat down and did the calculations on that. But that's something that's just like, you want to do that weird ass shit that I'm talking about, where you could just leave the house and do whatever the fuck you want to do, that would be the deal. You know what I'm saying? That would be the fucking deal now, because you do that shit like New York, hell the fuck no. You would have to be fucking rich. You know what I'm saying? At that point, you'd be better off just buying you a goddamn apartment somewhere right outside the city or some shit. I don't know. I don't know about New York. I know you ain't finna get no shit right up in the, you know, in the middle of that shit. Like I said, I was watching the stuff about the what's that? God damn it, I can't think of the shit. Oh, the little banking shit. You know, all those banking people and shit like that, they make all this money. They get these fucking 10, 20, 30, 40 million dollar bonuses and shit like that. And and it's like, and they start showing all these people and their assets, and they be like, yeah, he has this $20 million house, you know, somewhere in fucking Florida. Then, you know, they got another $15 million house in fucking somewhere along the fucking East Coast in one of them fucking Connecticut or some shit like that. And then, yeah, then he has this $25 million penthouse, you know, right, you know, in Manhattan or some shit. And it's like, you look at the houses, 25, 20 million house, you know, the big ass mansion with shit and pools and grass. And then you look at the $25 million penthouse in Manhattan, and it's just this little box. I'm like, literally, it's like a little box. I know it's in the fucking big ass, but it's a penthouse apartment. $25 million, really? I'm like, I mean, if you pulling in money like that, then I guess it ain't shit. $25 million for an apartment. Shit, $25 million. I can do that shit that I'm telling you about now. I ain't got to live nowhere. I ain't got to pay no property tax. You probably come out a little bit cheaper the way I'm doing. The only thing you need is a fucking P.O. box or some shit like that. You probably need a token property. Just, you know, you need a token property that you probably let somebody live on for free or some shit like that, just to maintain. I don't know how the fucking government would react to you not having a fucking address. They probably find a way to say that shit is fucking illegal. You can't not have an address. Why the fuck not? I got a bank account, P.O. box. You know what I'm saying? That kind of shit. A P.O. box that you probably wouldn't ever fucking check, because you'd always be fucking gone. Goddamn post office be calling your ass like, look, you need to come get this shit. You got like a year's worth of mail here, motherfucker. Go all paperless. But yeah, I would like to be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? I would like to be able to do that. Maybe one day I'll come up with enough money where I can somewhat do that. Maybe every few months, you know what I'm saying, where I can have me a vacation every fucking quarter or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Every quarter I can have me a nice little vacation. That's 4 times a year. You have a winter vacation, spring vacation, summer vacation, or fall vacation. Have that shit blocked up like that. Where you gone for like a week and a half, 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Just boom. I would take that. And literally, I could do that. I mean, I wouldn't be able to be gone for no 2 weeks, so I tell you that. I might be able to be gone for like a couple of days. Would I be able to, I'm trying to think where the fuck would I go? Like I say, I'm not a traveling person. Would I really want to do that? I don't know. I don't like traveling. I like being places. I don't like traveling. Traveling physically makes me ill. Like right now, I could probably do fine if I just take this truck, drive to fucking New Orleans or San Antonio or Dallas or some shit like that. I wouldn't enjoy it, but I just be fucking drive. But me sitting in the back seat, the passenger seat, that shit don't work for whatever the fuck reason. You know what I'm saying? For whatever the fuck reason, I end up with a fucking headache or start feeling nauseous, all kind of shit. It don't never happen. Now I've driven plenty. You know what I'm saying? I've driven plenty. You know, from city to city. No problems. Anytime I'm in a vehicle with somebody and you gotta drive an extended period of time, sometimes not even across the fucking city. Like if I have to hop into somebody's Uber. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no, man, a lot of times I hop in somebody's Uber, shit, 10 minutes. Cause that's usually as far as I go from the house in the Uber. It's like, man, I gotta get fucked about this car. And we don't even want to talk about fucking buses. You know, you catch a bus somewhere, I've done that. That's just, I'm 6'3", that's just not comfortable. You know what I'm saying? That's just not comfortable. I've only been on one bus that I can remember, that mega bus they had down here, but that ain't my thing. It's fine for, you know, economic travel or whatnot, but goddamn, man, if you hopped on it, it's one little section in the front of the bus where they got seats, they got kind of like a table or something around it. I can sit there because, you know, it's leg room, it's not a seat in front of you, but those like the first seats to go to just the fucking period. Yeah, that kind of sucks. It does. That fucking sucks. That's not a comfortable ride. Airplanes, I get sick on fucking airplanes. That is just not pleasant. I have to take the Dramamine so I don't start throwing up and shit all over the goddamn place, or get the cold sweats and the headaches and all that shit that come with flying. You know, you take the Dramamine, you know, a little bit before your flight, you get on the flight, you be all right. I'll be all right for about a couple hours. That don't stop the fucking air pressure and shit pressing in on your fucking ears. Goddamn lady come by there. Can I help you? You want something to drink? I'm like, huh? What? Huh? I can't fucking hear you because my goddamn ears about to bust the fuck open. That shit is not enjoyable at all. All the gum chewing and all that shit don't fucking help me at all. And so when motherfuckers, when I run across those people, like I've been on them date naps and run across people you be talking to, I like traveling and nah, man, that is not a pleasant activity for me. It's not. It's like taking me to a fucking sushi restaurant. It's fucking horrible. I don't like it. I love sushi. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have to rewrite rewrite my dating profiles. But like, I hate traveling and sushi. If I have to do one, I do the traveling. That's how much I hate sushi. That shit is fucking nasty. I don't give a damn what nobody say. As a matter of fact, I was watching one of my movies. One of those finance movies. Matter of fact, this was somebody had shot a movie about they time at Enron, and and he was up there talking to the people, and they was like, "We going to lunch and blah 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 blah." And he was like, and I was like, "You like sushi?" He was like, "Yeah." And then you had the voice come in. He was like, "I don't know why I told him I like sushi. I fucking hate sushi." And they show him at the restaurant. They get sushi and shit. And he grabbed the sushi and he got food. And the woman was like, "Yeah, it's shark." And he was like, "It's great." I'm like, you that eager to fit in where you just can't order something else? Oh man. That was funny. I didn't think about sushi. I actually tried sushi. I ordered sushi. Because people always say, sushi. I ordered fucking sushi. I ordered different kinds. I ordered the nasty ass sashimi kind, and I ordered some other kind that I thought that I would fucking like. You know what I'm saying? It was beef and rice and whatever the fuck else. You know, you would think that I would like that. It wasn't sashimi, that raw fish shit. It was like, I didn't like neither one of them. I didn't like either one of them. I ate the fucking, I don't know which one I had. Maybe I had the sashimi first, and that ruined the next one. Because, you know, you gotta, you know, I had to like, you know, kind of just And then eating a piece of raw ass fish ain't like just biting into a fucking apple. It just, yeah. I ate it. It was fucking gross. I'm like, nah, throw this shit in the microwave for about 2 minutes or something. I don't know, man. I don't know. I didn't like it. But I would actually do the traveling over the sushi. Because traveling makes me sick. Thinking about eating sushi right now. Now, thinking about, traveling makes me sick, like literally. I get no reaction from that. Thinking about eating sushi right now, my mouth is all watering up. I got this little shit in the back of my throat. They're like, just thinking about eating that shit is fucking. Oh. That was genuine. That was not an act. I actually had a gag reflex. Thinking about eating sushi is, my eyes is watering behind these fucking shades right now. I am not bullshitting you. I am not. But I like to be able to leave the house just with a debit card, your ID, and you ain't got to worry about shit. You can go where you want to go. You can do what you want to do. I think life should be like that for most people. But, I mean, I can't say it's going to be like that for everybody unless everything is fucking robotic and automated, because wouldn't nobody be around to do fucking work. You know what I'm saying? Who going to do all these services that you going out to fucking enjoy? I guess that's why everybody can't fucking make it. Yeah, everybody can't make it. That's why, you know what I'm saying? And I was about to go to the extremes, but at some point, you got to be somewhere doing some work. You know what I'm saying? You got to be somewhere doing some work somewhere, servicing somebody that's out there doing exactly that. And then your term come, and then you out there enjoying yourself, and the other person that was around having a ball is somewhere doing some work, servicing somebody else. You know, it's a give and fucking take, you know? This is a give and fucking take. You got to put in your time. You know, even what I'm talking about, like I say, you got to have, you got to have if you can just live a life like that, then you already got some shit in place that's operating on your behalf. You know what I'm saying? You got to be putting in to get. You know, for the most part, you do. Like I say, you might hit the fucking lottery or some shit like that, and you can just, whatever. That's what they got taxes for. You got take all your goddamn money. How much did you win? What was that $1 billion fucking winner? That lady that won $1 billion. There was another $1 billion winner after that. Where the ticket, whoever bought that ticket either threw that bitch in the trash, lost hold of it. I don't know. I just kept seeing, news articles where, such and such only had this many days to be able to claim their prize and all this other stuff. You had the one lady that won that 1 point whatever billion jackpot. Like how much money she gonna get? Everybody just calculating how much money she gonna get after taxes and shit because she took the lump sum. And I was like, man. If you won 1 point something billion and you take a lump sum, right? That just cuts your jackpot. You know what I'm saying? That just cuts your jackpot. That's just money right off the top. You still have to pay tax on what the fuck you get after that. Why don't you just take the fucking payments? You know what I'm saying? Take the fucking payments. The payments is gonna be each one. You 1 point something billion. Those payments are gonna be more money than you can fucking spend, or more money that you should be able to spend. People fuck off lottery all the time. You know what I'm saying? People are, I want all of it right now. get the fucking payments. You're gonna be a millionaire regardless. You know what I'm saying? You get the little payments every fucking year, depending on how old you are. But it really don't depend on how fucking old you are. You'll be able to afford whatever the fuck you want to do if you take the payments. And those payments will go off to somebody. I'm pretty sure if you die, it's somebody else that get those payments other than you, because that money is fucking yours. You know, that money will remain in your lineage. You know what I'm saying? If people don't be thinking about that, it's like, okay, well, you know, 20 years or however long they pay that shit out, that mean that money gonna be with you or whoever, one of your kids or spouse or whatever for fucking 20 years after you done gone. Because if you don't know when you gonna go, but you know what I'm saying? If you gonna go, just why had them other millions just fucking disappear where that shit can still be available to the rest of your people down the fucking line? You know, now if you fuck around and get 10 million or some shit, like, I can kind of see, okay, you take the lump sum or whatever. 1 billion, nah, bro, you let that shit ride. You know what I'm saying? At that point, your eyes are bigger than your fucking stomach. Ain't nothing you can do with all that goddamn money. They're like Bruce's Million, where he had to spend like $30 million in like a week or whatever the fuck it was. Motherfuckers, you be out there spending money and all kind of other shit trying to spend the... I can't do it. You would have to, $30 million, you would have to actually go out and actually buy a business. That's the only way you can like get rid of that kind of money. I mean, there's other ways you can get rid of that kind of money, but it would be stupid. You would have to just go out and buy items that just... You have to go off to one of them weird ass car companies that got them fucking $1 million cars. You know what I'm saying? You have to buy a bunch of Bentleys, fucking Rolls Royces. You just have to just buy a fucking lot, just a whole fucking lot of those shits, just for the fuck of it. Just buy a whole lot of them. 30 million. Okay, boom, there you go. That's the only way you can just like fuck that up. You know what I'm saying? You'd have to do something stupid like that to fuck that up. You fuck around and, you know, you get those kind of millions of dollars. The first thing that should be in your mind is, okay, how can I make this keep going? And, you know what I'm saying? Buy a fucking hotel or buy some property, build a fucking hotel on it, or some little, some duplex houses or some shit like that. Something. You know what I'm saying? Folks don't be thinking about this shit. It ain't until, I think, like when you get a lot of money, all of a sudden, where they have those kind of classes for people that go into professional sports. You don't really hear about it a lot, but they have those classes for people that go into professional sports, football, basketball, baseball, all that shit. To where they guide you on how to deal with having all that money at once. What to do, what not to do, and all this other shit. You know motherfuckers be in that class just kind of... But, I mean, they do have it. I've heard about it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never been in a situation where I need to take that class, but it was some shit. I think it was some shit on the NFL. I was watching where I was brought aware that they do have those classes for new for like rookies and shit like that, people that's just now getting into the league, money management classes and shit like that to keep you from getting fucked over and shit like that, because a lot of people get fucked over. Yeah, I mean at that point, you know, you set up a couple of businesses or whatnot, and you got enough money to hire staff and shit like that, and to where that shit is just, you know, you have one CEO type person or somebody that you can trust that operates the shit. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that operates the shit. And then you got money coming in while you out spending it. So when you got your millions, you still got money coming in, hopefully more than you spending. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know. That's one of the reasons why I sit in the house so much, because this type of shit right here. $35 goddamn dollars. I literally went. Well, I did actually go up there to get a speaker, but I thought I was gonna get one of them little speakers. I didn't even know they had the big sound bars. I went up there for this. An empty fucking bottle. I shouldn't have spent no more than maybe $3, $4, $5 or whatever the fuck. And I ended up spending probably damn near 40. You know, shit like that. I'm just like, That's why I stay in the house, because every time you leave the fucking house, it just costs fucking money. It does. Me personally, I don't know about the rest of y'all, but every time I leave the house, unless I literally go and walk around the block, it costs me money. You know, it costs me money. If I walk up, it's a gas station up that way and that way. Usually, sometime I'll stop by the gas station and pick up a drink or something. Well, that's money. You know what I'm saying? That's money. That's money that I probably didn't need, because I probably didn't need that drink. It was something I wanted. It wasn't nothing I needed. But yeah, sitting in the house. Even then, this is like, man, I don't feel like doing that. Instead of walking to the kitchen, you on your phone, you dial up Uber Eats. Instead of going in the kitchen and fixing me a sandwich, you know what I'm saying? I end up spending $20 ordering something on fucking Uber Eats. It's like, why? You know what I'm saying? It's just like, why? I did that the other day. I went there and fixed me a fucking sandwich. And right after I ate my sandwich, I still went. Right after I ate, it wasn't probably no more than 30, 45 minutes after I ate that sandwich, I was on there looking for something else to eat. It's horrible. It is. How much discipline you fucking need nowadays with all the convenience. The shit is great, but it's also could be a curse. Everything being so convenient. It is so easy for me just to sit in the house and not fucking leave. Didn't have to leave to go to fucking the Family Dollar. I didn't. I really didn't. I could have just sat in there playing Dark Souls like I was doing. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to get out of that. I went so I can get this bottle, so I can have something to mix my protein in, so I can go over there next door to the shop right there, do me a fucking workout. Because all I do is sit in the fucking house. So I actually have shit to do. I got to set up my speaker. I got to figure out how I'm going to set the shit up down. I don't even fucking know. But I got to set up the speaker, and I got to get my consummation, my nutrition. I got to take my vitamins. I got to actually eat. So it's a sandwich. I'm not for the order nothing. It's a sandwich day. Actually, I gotta matter of fact, while I'm doing that, I gotta clean out my crock pot. I gotta clean out my crock pot and do I even have anything to put in the crock pot? Oh my goodness, I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, I have to make me another vegetable soup. I can make me a vegetable soup. I know that. Okay, so I'll make me a vegetable soup. Yeah, make me a vegetable soup. Make me a sandwich for right now, so I can get up and start moving around. Because I hadn't really eaten much of anything. Some leftover breakfast from yesterday. A couple pieces of bacon, like literally this morning. That's it. Yeah. So it's actually starting to get hot in this motherfucking car. It is. It's cream for the kitty cat. She gonna be like, what? Hopefully it helps. And hopefully at some point during the day, it's starting to, it's supposed to be like a 50% chance of rain. So somewhere this afternoon, I'll use, hopefully, well, this afternoon is when I'm gonna go over there and do my little workout shit at the shop. That shouldn't take long at all because I'm doing deadlifts. It's only so much of that shit I can do. Deadlifts, it ain't like I can sit over there all day doing deadlifts. So I can do deadlifts, and that'll cover a lot of my workout. Yeah, that'll cover a lot of my workout because deadlifts do like legs and back. So when I go to the gym tomorrow, which I kind of have to do, go to the gym tomorrow. Yeah, go to the gym tomorrow. Finish that workout, do like an upper body workout depending on how I'm feeling. Cause Sunday is football day. Try to go to the gym on Sunday. The gym don't open till 10 on Sundays. I generally be in the gym more than a couple of hours because I like to, go stop at the store and do all kind of other shit. I would want to be at home at kickoff. I don't pay an extra fucking $50 a month for fucking stupid ass Hulu Live TV to watch half of my fucking football game. I want to see the whole goddamn thing. So that'll be it. I'm finna hop off of here and probably start editing this video. Well, I ain't gonna edit it. I'm just gonna stick my little intro on it and be done with it. And I will catch y'all on the flip.